Hey everyone, welcome to 30 Days of Gratitude with me, Susie. So today is day 24 and it's magical air that you breathe is our focus for today. So as a yogi or anybody who meditates, if you come to my classes, you'll kind of have already done this a lot of times where we're focusing on our breathing. So the additional thing that we're going to add to do is gratitude, which a lot of the time we do anyway, but we're going to do this really in an obvious way. So isn't it amazing? We're just going to take a little moment to kind of get into the right mindset of this practice today. Isn't it amazing how everything is evolved and just so happened this way that we can be living here on earth as we are? So isn't it amazing that the trees give out oxygen? They take in the carbon dioxide, which would poison us if it was in a much higher level, and give out oxygen so that our atmosphere is just the right balance for us and that we have a protected atmosphere, that our planet is just the right distance away from the sun, and that we've evolved to be thinking from water animals all the way up to now being able to do incredible things with technology. But in a lot of ways, with our development of our brain, which has led to technology development, we've also lost a lot. We've lost a lot of our connection with nature that we are fundamentally and intrinsically part of. So we can live in our houses separate to the outside world and drive our cars and use our phones, and we think we're so separated from it all, but without our breath, something so natural and biological, we would die. Without water, we would die. Without food and sustenance that comes from the natural world, we would die. Without all the beautifully balanced ecological systems that are all around us, we wouldn't be able to survive. And we have so much more of a connection than we usually pay attention to. Just intuition in itself is that feeling, picking up of more than just what you see, touch, hear, taste, etc. So there's a lot more connection that we have, and ancient teachers teach this, don't they? They talk about following the seasons, and they know when the rains are going to come. And when I was spending time in Uganda, there would be people able to predict when the rainy seasons were going to come, and not from some meteorological kind of weather system, scientific method. It was the knowledge of things, the way the plants were changing, the way the animals were reacting, the way the leaves changed colour, and the way the ground was, and all of this kind of stuff. So we really can really benefit from getting back into nature. So my first encouragement today is to try and get out in nature if you can every day. We really miss a trick in our lives if we spend all our time in our house. I know we can have plants around us and other people, but getting out in that fresh air with the greenery and the ground, fresh ground, the grass underneath your feet and the wind in your hair. There's just nothing quite like it. And you also then open yourself to see all the marvels that is nature. So as you can see, I'm pretty passionate about nature. It's a passionate topic for me. And I find this topic, this focus today, just something I absolutely definitely do every day. So the simple exercise today is, whenever you can and as often as you want to, you're going to take 5 breaths. They don't have to be all together, but you could do it all in one go. 5 breaths, and being grateful for the air that you breathe. So as you're breathing out, you're saying or thinking to yourself, thank you for the magical air that I breathe. And just really being grateful for that life-sustaining force, for the fact that you're connected to this wonderful planet and all of its forms on it. And let's, within that, just take a moment to think about how much of an impact we have. So this is an added exercise, as well as the breathing and just being grateful. We're going to think about the impact that we have as humans with our waste, with our consumption, with our technology, with our internet. Think about all the ways that we affect the other animals and creatures and ecosystems on our planet. Let's just see if we can just have a little bit of a lesser impact. If anyone is thinking about going vegan or is partially vegan and wants some encouragement, I've got a page called Ahimsa Life that you can follow. And I'm really working on being a lot more active on there at the moment, sharing recipe ideas and ideas for vegan and less consumption and less impact products. So like eco cleaning products and just trying to do things as natural as possible, trying to reduce our waste, reduce our consumption, and just basically be mindful of our footsteps on the earth. Because the feeling you'll feel, the gratitude of nature and the breath that you have gives you such a deeper level of gratitude than we've been experiencing so far. But it also gives you a feeling of the enormity of how much we rely on these things and how really amazingly lucky we are. We don't have to think about that. We don't have to think about cleaning the air that we're breathing in or the fact that our body just naturally breathes in. It really is magical. It's amazing. It's very just wondrous, and it's really good to be able to consider these things and just feel how blessed we are. So if you can do this practice outside as well, as I said, encouraging you to get outside. So I hope you all have a really lovely day. This will be today's practice and tomorrow. So if you're just watching this any other day, then it's fine, just carry on with tomorrow. But for everyone doing this today, Saturday, then this will be tomorrow's practice as well. And I'll be posting again on Bank Holiday Monday. So I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.